Not taking no shots. We ain't taking no shorts. We ain't take the wrong end of the stick anymore. We ain't taking no shorts. Man, you know what it is. Taking care of the kids. And we ain't taking no shots. Man, you know what it is. Not taking no shots. We ain't taking no shorts. We ain't take the wrong end of the stick anymore. We ain't taking no shorts. Man, you know what it is. Taking care of the kids. And we ain't taking no shots. Man, you know what it is. Not taking no shots. We ain't taking no shorts. We ain't take the wrong end of the stick anymore. We ain't taking no shorts. Man, you know what it is. Taking care of the kids. And we ain't taking no shots. Man, you know what it is. Not taking no shots.
Alchemize your energy. Darling, let your spirit be free. Don't give up. Keep on pushing through. Now is the time. It's all up to you. Alchemize your energy. My friend, let your spirit be free. Don't give up, keep on pushing through. Now is the time, it's all up to you. No matter the storm, but over tragedy. No matter the storm, but over tragedy. No matter the storm, we will always take flight. Keep on pushing through the darkness of night. There's no limit, let's reach for the sky. Shine so bright, from darkness to light. Alchemize your energy. Darling, let your spirit be free. Don't give.
My bad. I started playing it again. Trying to get everything together, y'all, for this live stream. So yesterday I did a live stream with Napashida, and I was trying to get Hippie to be a part of it, but you know, some communication messed up. But I decided to restream it, and then we go over talking about it. So let's get into the stream that we did yesterday. And it was about toxic femininity, you know? It's about toxic femininity. Now, Napa has specific things that she deals with when it comes down to this. And then I kind of came on at a certain point to discuss it. So let's kind of get into it. I'm going to go a little bit into it, but let's go.
Uncle Suge. People come in and out of the group, though. It depends on if it's something that, if they're not too busy gang stalking someone else, they come in and they gang stalk Sonetta and me. However, there are gang stalkers in this community, and their horde is growing. It grows. And when you hear someone say, this is gaslighting, I need to look in the chat right now. I'm going to go from this article and I'm going to talk to you. When you hear someone say, everybody is right about you, that's gaslighting. Peace, Sonetta. I'm glad you joined. Because, see, those are the gang stalkers, my friend. The gang stalkers want you to think that because it's a large group, it must be everybody. But as you see in this article, it's not everybody. It's a large group. That's the scary part. But they're not everybody. There is a collective of very sick people who are hateful and destructive, and they continue to come together, and the group grows and it grows and it grows. So the gaslighting is, well, all these people can't be wrong about Sonetta and Nepal or DJ Genesis or Marquise. So that's the thing about gang stalking. It's a lot of people who try to validate the lie about one individual or two individuals or the individual's business and work. So another piece, I don't want to just keep rambling going on. How are you? Did you want to say something, King?
No, I'm good. I'm just listening.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. So that's the issue. So let's keep reading this article.
But
And
Genesis is saying drop the link. She want to probably come in and say something.
oh, I didn't see that. Okay. Yes, definitely come on in, because she's had an experience with this very much, and she's had an experience with this by a person. I'll let her come in and say, who is very, very influential, but tells nothing but lies, y'all. Nothing but
Yes, we
lies.
know some
Thank you for
gang
the super
stalking.
chat, Boss Trucker. Nothing but lies. There's the link, Genesis. So I'm going to finish reading this article, and as you listen, I want you to people like Boss Trucker, Marquise, Joe, everybody out there who's just in the audience wanting to learn. Peace, Genesis. And you've seen this thing go on about Napa, she's doing this, she's lying, and Sonetta, and that is gang stalking. Because if you really look at us, we teach. All we do is try to teach, connect with the community. We always have to take time out to address the slander, the gang stalking, the harassment, the lies. So I'm going to finish reading this article, and then I'm going to let you guys jump in. I just muted you out a minute because I heard some background.
Hey, can you mute it real quick now?
If you want me to stop reading the article, you can stop me and say,
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm on mute, but I'm listening. But because I'm about to be in the house in 1 second. But don't we know some gang stalkers?
Oh, we know plenty of gang stalkers. That's why I said, you know what? I was trying to get you on the panel yesterday, but I couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I was
I
so
called the
mad.
wrong
That's why I'm
number.
like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, we talking about gang stalkers. Okay, let's go.
I said, if anybody know about gang stalking, it's Hippie. Okay.
Go ahead, girl.
So Napa and Sonetta, like they have been going through this whole gang stalking thing, and it's brutal on their end as well. You know what I'm saying? It's gotten into almost like doing deep fakes and all types of stuff. So let's hear some more of their story.
yeah. Both of you can stop me, but let me get back.
I was just saying, like, yeah, it's very interesting that you bring this thing up, and I'm glad you're doing the show on this, because it's so messed up how people will, like, get on a hate train against a person, and then you got like a whole group of people that like will jump in. And what I'm noticing in the sector that I was in is that you'll have people that will call up your job, they will call up your they'll find out where you work at, they'll drive past your house. In my situation, they drove past my house. Then most recently I had a person sit there and talk about my children. They befriended me only to like get information, and then when the time was right, went online and like revealed all this personal information about me. And this is in front of everybody. This person was a mental health professional and like befriended me specifically knowing that they were going to one day reveal all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Played the long game.
Right. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Now, y'all heard it. That's exactly what happens to me often. Sonetta has been in this longer than you and me put together. So he probably had this happen to him early on. But with me, women it's usually women. They'll befriend me and they'll be like, oh, I see how you're going through all this. And they will sit and literally turn on a recorder and record anything I say. It don't matter. I'll be like, oh, I'm getting DoorDash today. They will take that and turn it into a whole story like, oh, this bee don't even cook. All she does is get DoorDash, and her kids are so malnourished, and it's sick. You know what I'm talking about. So I love how you gave your personal account. I want to keep.
That's not even the part, the half of it, because when they start to call up your job and get you fired, like it's so crazy because like with this particular person, she said my full name out loud and said my address. So my address is out there. Hey, welcome to the chat, Napa.
Peace. Genesis, thank you for. I'm on my phone right now, but yeah, I see you're going over not the one yesterday, but that's the one from the day before.
Was that I thought that was yesterday.
Was that the toxic femininity one?
Yeah, that's what we're going over.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna mute out and listen.
Yeah.
So,
So Hippie, I don't know whether her phone died or whatever. I think she was coming back into the house. So yeah, like let's get into it. So it's still streaming on her channel, so she still sees it. But yeah, let's go. Thank God I moved. But then the actual people that were actually on her side started turning against her. And every time she gets a YouTube channel, they get it taken down. So it's like they get to turn against each other after a certain point. You know what I'm saying?
You're breaking it down to a science. I don't want to jump too far ahead. That's exactly what happens, because really they don't have the same. The only thing they have in common is to tear down their target individual, and I want you to remember that phrase, a target individual. They all come together, no matter if they don't like each other. They come together. Like Chris Harris and Neil X really don't like each other, but now they're back best friends. Queen's Throne and Neil X don't like each other, but they're good friends because they have one target individual. I'm saying they have target individuals, Sonetter and me, and they add on anyone who comes in to support us becomes also a target individual of theirs.
Didn't she kind of come in after this on the Sonetter's panel after we did this and start harassing you again? Napa?
Okay, ask me that one more time. I'm listening, but
didn't she, after we did this, didn't she start harassing you even more again?
Oh yeah, I did a stream today on her.
Man, listen, this is real. Like, and I got a few comments on my video that we did before, and it was crazy. Like they're like, I think I did the live and everything talking about like and they this girl came on here like, Napashida, she did that to other people, so she deserve it,
Who said that?
It was on one of the live streams I did. Hold on, let me bring
Does she even know me?
It's hold on, let me see if
I want to see who it was, because that's why we have to keep on speaking out, because people don't even know me and they be like, yeah, you did something. No, I didn't. She jumped on the panel today talking about, you lied on me. No, I didn't. I said, you were harassing me for years.
I think I had replayed a video that you had done to find it, and then she came into the comments on some like.
I want to know who it was, because I'm gonna see, but they don't even know me, and if they do, they're one of the gang stalkers.
Let me try to find it. So,
like when you were on Sonetter, and that one dude was in the chat saying, "Oh, not her. She's a bad person."
Right.
They don't even know you. They just listen to the gossip.
I'm trying to find it, but Hippie, I want you to tell your side of what you've been through with the whole thing with the gang stalkers, and because Hippie got like a very unique situation when it comes down to that. So Hippie, and I wanted her to be on your panel yesterday, but I had the wrong number. It was contacting her at the wrong number. Go ahead, Hippie. You there? It's actually storming out there. So by the way, it is the anniversary of Katrina. And
wow,
there a storm going on right now, a blackout in Louisiana right now.
Hurricane season.
Well, it's past hurricane season, so I don't really understand.
Oh yeah, didn't you have a tornado?
There was something going on, and she said that their electricity has been going out. It's been really bad. So please.
But I thought you yourself had a real a tornado.
Yeah, I had a tornado like last month that happened. Is
that common? Is that common in Dallas?
Not when it was happening.
Wow.
And it ripped down some trees, and so now it is the anniversary of Katrina. Are you there?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I heard everything. I'm sorry. Hey, Nafa. I'm out. Y'all, Just give me like 2 minutes. I'm mute up. But you can go ahead.
Oh, she's driving. So okay, when she get done, so we're gonna just play it some more, and then when she's ready, she'll chime in.
So this gang stalking is serious, and yes, they have done that. Genesis people in this community know recently, a woman paid some people to go to my mother's home. They put all my mother's address. They put my mother's name, her car, license, registration, everything on the internet. And she doesn't, and I'm letting her know, the woman, her name is, she calls herself Angel Food. She did it because of another man who also does gang stalking, who has also got a record of criminal sexual assaults and things of such. I should say, let me rephrase that. He was accused of sexually assaulting a child, and he also has sexual activity in a library. So I'm gonna let you go. When we exposed that, because he was gang stalking us with other people, what he did was some revenge porn in his gang stalking against me, because Sonetter got him upset. So we exposed his record. So Angel Food went and retaliated by sending people to go to my mother's home and terrorize my mother. So it's scary. Go ahead.
There's always some kind of weird sexual thing going on too, where they either try to accuse you of doing something sexual, bad or whatever. So it's happening on this side of things. It happens on others, like the one I'm in, like I'm going through. Like they'll try to accuse you of doing something like a really bad sort. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
There's no court record of anything that
Nothing.
but they'll go ahead and they'll put that lie out there, and that's defamation of character.
Yeah.
So check this out. I had just played the stream on my live, and this was the comment that was left underneath it. So Nepal stay on the internet harassing, lying, slandering people. It says she will destroy channels, and now she playing victim. Get the F out of here. It should be an eye-opening experience that the majority of people want her gone, and she isn't like. She a whole joke, a hypocrite. She do the same thing that they say everyone else do. Nepal, go get help. This isn't limited to YouTube. Your whole life is a joke. You Karen. So whoever Beefy.
Okay. Beefy Nachos is one of the major. We're figuring out who it is. It's one of the gang stalkers. Beefy Nachos is an incognito. That's why don't worry about that. That person is a high level agent. That person is on every single stream that they're talking about me. That person is also incognito. They're the same account. So if you see Beefy Nachos or incognito, just know that this is a very high level agent who works as that's like the top ranking gang stalker, one of the top ranking gang stalkers. It means zero what they say about me. They lie. And I don't even know if it's a human. It could be like an AI bot. I'm not even being funny, because every single stream, they are only talking about me. Even if somebody's saying, yeah, so let's talk about Genesis and how she, did this and this. That particular account will be saying Napashada this and Napashada that. If they're talking about Sonetter or anyone, they will always be in the chat talking about me, Beefy Nachos and Incognito. I'm like, are those even human beings? Those are just high level trolls.
Well, they only have like 6 subscribers, so like, what is going on?
I'm thinking it's not even a real person. Yeah. I know it's somebody who just stalks me on no matter what time of day, no matter what the stream is, they will be there. As you see, whose video is this? Yours?
No, this is me showing it's your video about gang stalking, and then like this is the comment
on my video.
No, it's on the video.
That's my point. Hear me out, sweetheart. My friend. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They found your account. That's why I think it's not a human. Like, why are you in her? I swear I think it's an AI that's been programmed to just follow me around. Anybody that does anything with me, that especially new people, there they are. When I did Real Life Street Stars, they would not stop spamming. They said that Jonathan disabled the chat because of me. No, it was because of that particular account, Beefy Nachos, Neo X Incognito. They just kept spamming the chat with all kinds of negative stuff, and that's what they do. They're character assassins, and they tear down your reputation. So that you see her right there, writing or him or it writing full paragraphs. So beware of that for both of you. I don't know. I know I'm long winded, but sometimes it's not even a human.
Yeah. I was to add on to what you were saying. I I know for a fact that it's agents like that be on YouTube to like be a distraction. And I first encountered that when when we first had like the Kanika Jenkins community or whatever. And that's when I figured like, oh, they really do have agents on YouTube that sit there and try to throw narratives out there or throw people off from the subject or the narrative or whatever is really going on. So when you say that we're an agent, I'm with you because I warn people all the time. It's like you gotta think for yourself, you gotta see for yourself, hear for yourself because it's agents that are being in a room or a certain broadcaster that sit just to throw the narrative off or make you look like a bad person or
100%. And you know what? Yes, they're now. That's why I'm saying they could be bots because they do have Russian bots. Y'all know they have those bots. They are called. They're not provocateurs, but it's like a provocateur. They come in if it's like I said, real life street stars. Everybody that was coming in there like, oh, who's she? Or I don't agree with that. Just normal stuff like, oh, I like what she says. Oh, she's cute. Oh, where do I find her? Then here comes the ones that they got to tear down your reputation. Oh, she's this and that. I know that she did this with kids. Oh, you know that she's a bad mom. So yeah, these are agents and sometimes they're not even humans. And I'm going to actually do a stream on them. You motivated me. After this, I'm going to put a stream with Beefy Nachos and Incognito. And I'm going to say these are
not
agents.
motivation.
Yeah, thank you.
So
anyway.
let's get more into the agents aspect of things. So you're saying that even in the Kanika Jenkins thing, there was agents involved.
Definitely. Most of the people that covered the case had their own narrative and was trying to paint their own narrative from it, what the truth was. It's 6-7 years later. We still don't know exactly what happened, but you can kind of put together what happened. But during the whole time that was going on, we had, Chosen King putting out one narrative, but come to find out he cool with the mama. Then we got which one it was like two other ones. They was from Chicago. They putting out a narrative, but they cool with the girl Monifa and Irina. So it was like a whole bunch of agent stuff going on with people that was on YouTube that was a part of the case or knew and had attachments to the case that was putting out their own narrative. Because it's 6-7 years later and nobody's still
an agent, though? How do you identify an agent or a person that's
Okay, so like, boom. Let's say we having a discussion on gang stalking. What we talking about right now? We just having a conversation. We not saying no names. We not calling out people and starting drama, whatever. We just having a discussion. And someone comes in and they like, no, that's not how that goes because da 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 da. And then they keep continuing in it, trying to sway the people that they're right. Like
Bingo.
they have
Bingo.
people that
keep going. I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm cheerleading.
Yeah,
I'm cheerleading.
like it's real. I've watched it because I see people like I've seen. Okay, DJ, we both know a certain content creator that paint their own narrative. We don't have to say no names, but that person right there is what you call an agent.
Wow. Yep. So you think that person's an agent?
I definitely do.
Well, they're agents because you can see that they're not really giving an opinion. They're trying to sway others' opinions. When you see they just will never, no matter what. Like, why would she go in or not said she? Why would this Incognito Beefy Nachos go into your comments and say all those things about me? What is the point? What are they gaining? Do they know me? They don't even know you. Why are you in there saying no, Napais and this and that when we're simply talking about gang stalking? You get what I mean? We're informing people to beware. So why would you come in there and try to turn the my guest and the audience against me because you're not really giving your opinion. You're trying to change someone's opinion. So that's how you know they're gang stalkers. I mean, agents slash even
Right.
like they call them Russian bots. They really are AI Russian bots out here making full-fledged comments, y'all. They are getting all the info off of all the different like bad things that are said about us, and then they're put out there just to make comments against people. And I think I'm starting to think more and more that these are agents. They are agents for sure. So somebody's either using a bot to, an agent is using a bot to talk about me, Beefy Nachos and Incognito, or it's a person, but I can't see a person spending 24 hours, 7 days a week and being everywhere. Like, I mean, this person will end up on your channel. I'm sorry, what you say your name is again, sister?
Oh, I'm hippie.
Hippie.
Hippie. Okay, you see how I just met Hippie? They will literally, I'll turn around and I'll look at if it's somebody I just met and I'll see them in that chat of that person's channel saying, she's a terrible person. She's a child molester and he's a whore and she also likes to do this and that. And I'm like, what the hell? That's my point. So yeah, I'm just agreeing with her. The sister Hippie, they are agents when you see them trying to sway the opinion of others more than just putting their opinion and moving on.
So do you think that it might be that Neo X person, or you think it's actually a real bot that's created that does that?
I used to think, being hypersensitive, I don't want to use paranoid because paranoia would mean that there's nothing, it's not founded, in real events. I used to think it was people like her. I entertain that, but I'm starting more and more to think this is definitely a bot. It could be any of them though. I'm not ruling her out. But at this point, whoever it is, I can say this for sure. Either this person's getting paid to do this, or this is a very sick, very disturbed, very dangerous person.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was about to
it's
say, to
criminal,
me,
and
it
it's not
looks
just.
like one of the two. To
Yep.
me, it looks like one of the two. It looks like either there's somebody who know you, who then had a personal beef with you, and just followed, who made a new page just and beef with you, or it sounds like somebody that's getting paid that is working for somebody because of your position, who you are. Like, we're not gonna act
Yep.
like you're not who you are. So I mean, it is people that that'll take a couple of dollars to come on the
Yeah.
internet and play with, bother you. To be honest,
I,
people
yeah,
broke.
I
The
think
gas
you're
is
right.
$4 in Louisiana. People,
Mm,
so it could
yeah.
be one of the two because we're not gonna act like your husband is not who your husband is,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
or it could be somebody who just don't like you, who ain't got the balls enough to say it from their real page.
And you know
Or
what?
they
That's
might be,
great that you said
it
that.
might be somebody you block who can't even say it from their page. Like, I be thinking all
Right.
type of stuff. So they could call me crazy if they want. They already called me crazy. But
No, you're
one thing
not
they don't
crazy.
do is gang stalk me. One thing they don't do is play with me though.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that they don't play with you because let me
Oh, they
tell
don't play
you,
with me.
when they continue to stalk and gang stalk and do what you see this person do, they can do it for years. People tell you just ignore it, just go high road. You can't, because when you ignore it, they don't care if you ignore it. Their job is to always put information out to destroy your reputation. You know what Neil X told me on the panel today, on my panel? I said, I don't hate you. She said, well, I hate you and I want to destroy you.
Oh,
This woman has been lying on me for 2 years. And when we retaliate, she plays victim. That's what I was trying to say. They play, oh, I can't believe Nepal said something back. But it's not like they're shocked. I figured it out. It's all a part of the mental psyop and the tearing down. They don't
So
care if we
she
respond or
actually
if we
literally
don't
got
respond.
on your panel and said, well, you said, I don't really hate you. She said, no, well, I hate you. And I
Yeah,
would.
and and she was telling me, she said at one point, "You're so funny. I wish we could have been friends. We would have been good friends, but you lied on me, so I have to destroy you." I didn't lie on her, but this woman, it's not just about her, but she's one of the people. I can't hate her because I see the deep, deep sickness. But I do get frustrated, and I crash out sometimes because she's very she's a high level manipulator, and for me, I'm thinking about it like with the beefy nachos. For me, it's like you get to see the sickness of people. But the scarier part is, sisters, we have a culture of black. I'm saying specifically, we have a black culture of social media who positively reinforce these type of people and big them up and tell them, "Oh, you're doing great. You're doing good. Yeah, yeah." That's the scary part. People who aren't as sick as these people, they will big up these people like, oh, Neil X is telling the truth. Go in, Neil. Knowing they don't, this woman's a lie. We can expose her as a lie. She will come in and say, "Nope, let me show you what happened," and they'll be like, "Thank you, Neil. Thank you. You showed us." It's scary. It's scary how the audience reacts.
Yeah. So, do you, from your experience in the community, I don't even say I'm a part of this community. I'm just who I am. I don't really. I try to dissociate myself from the conscious so-called community or whatever. But from your experience, do you think it's like you come across a lot of people that's like having mental issues or like going through a change in their life or a phase, and they just
Let me tell you
all right.
something. That's a great question.
Yeah,
Listen to
go
me.
ahead, because you get what I'm trying to ask you, but I don't really know
Yeah,
how to word it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they got some crazy.
I'm going to tell you the scary part. Number one, no, this isn't the scary part. The sad part is most people who look for religion or a group to be a part of, they're dealing with something. Maybe it's not even like that level of what I said. She is not like serious psychosis, serious psychopathy, serious sociopathy. Like she's a real sociopath to the T, to the letter. But most people are like, "Oh, I want to be a part of something." I keep on getting fired. I know this is because I'm black, or I need to get into a community that believes in the same things that I believe in, pro Africa. So they're looking to fill a void, right? Now, out of all of that, I'm gonna say all of them do, but out of that group, I'm gonna say on the higher majority that a lot of them are seriously mentally ill. And I say higher majority, I'm gonna say like since I experienced it, 60%. And when I say seriously mental ill, I mean dealing with serious mental illness doesn't mean you're a bad person. Like bipolar depression, that's very serious. That could cause people to unalive themselves. They don't take care of their lives. Drug addiction. So now we got all those people who, we're not bashing. Let's talk about the ones who are coming for your life. That's a small percentage. Now I know I'm long-winded, but I'm trying to be thorough. There is a large portion that are mentally ill and dealing with, mental struggles. But then there's a very small portion, I'm going to say less than 10%, who are destructive, psychopathic, to where they're violent, and they are super obsessed with destroying people's lives. But that small percentage is highly effective in dedicating themselves to destroying their target individual. And that's the scary part. Then they gather people who are unaware, who just are like, damn, I heard Nepal is crazy, but I'm a normal person. They keep gang stalking, hoarding and hoarding more, drawing more people in. So I have seen only in this community of the consciousness community, I'm being real, and I'm no spring chicken, and I've been around the world and around a lot of different people. This is the only community, not black people, I'm saying black so-called woke people. I don't care if you're a woke atheist and you're pro black. I don't care if you're a Christian, a Hebrew Israelite, a Moor, a Muslim. Woke black people on social media, it has to be that whole formula. I've seen the most destructive, frightening attacks. And the sad part is, and I'm getting a little emotional, so give me a minute. The other people just don't care. They just sit and watch it. And they just say, oh, well, it's just social
entertainment.
media. Yeah, thank you. They think it's entertainment. They literally think somebody's life being torn down is entertainment. So,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna tell you the answer is yes. And then I was gonna say one thing about it. You want to hear this? Now, this is the scarier part. When you come in and you're not a psychopath and you're sane, but you know you might be dealing with some depression. It's just things that people deal with, or you might have some anxiety. Whatever it is, it's fully enhanced by trauma. Gang stalking, narcissistic gang stalking, and cyber trolling will cause you to have post-traumatic stress syndrome, and it will have a lasting effect that you actually have to have therapy. And there's research coming out on this. Like, it even changes the neurotransmitters and the synapses in your brain if you were exposed to it long enough. So I realized with myself, like, I have to go into cleansing, backing off, getting therapy, because these people will make you crazy. That's why you see people so-called crashing out. And you say, damn, and that's what they want. They feel like, yes, we made her look crazy.
Yeah. I crashed out on freaking live, like playing with these people in this community, because my nerves be bad, girl, and I will find you in real life, and that's what they didn't know. So, like, just leave me alone, because I don't even play on the internet like that. And that's when I knew I was done. Like, when I was pulling up to people's shit, like, what's up? Like,
right.
I was like, hell no, these people got me going crazy, because, like,
Man,
don't play with me on no internet.
That's right.
Remember, in my situation,
And most of the
you were
time,
being
it be people
encouraged.
I done helped. Me and Genesis, we've had PhD people in our house. Now, mind you, I never went. I think I can agree, because I never went in. I didn't go into the situation crazy, but I was going through a phase in my life. But nothing nobody ever did, whether I had you in my home, whether I helped you, gave you money, whatever you turned on me, I never got on nobody and said, I hate you. Like,
right.
Somebody get on your panel and be like, they hate you. That's crazy. This is the internet.
She didn't just say, I hate you. She said, I'm going to do everything to destroy you. And Sonetta, she said, I want to destroy you. You want to destroy her? And you know, wait, let me say this, sister. No, but you're not like her. Excuse me, you're not like her. I'm talking with it. See, we're so desensitized to people saying, oh, that person, no, this is a dangerous person. She has said, y'all, get my bail money ready, because if I see Nepal, I'm knocking her out on sight. And that was before her so-called, oh, you talked about my brother, me doing something to my brother. I'm not going to get into that, but this woman has said on the internet, calling my husband a PDF file and me a PDF file supporter for years before my husband and I even did a live stream exposing her. I didn't say, okay, let's do it. My husband's like, I got to do it, because she will not. I keep reaching out to her. These sonnetters like that. They could talk about him all they want. They can talk about him all they want. He will reach out to you. He'll let you go for years talking about him. And if it's the last straw, it's the last straw. And they don't like when he comes out. See, he comes out with truth and I come out with truth. We don't want to expose anybody's life. I don't want to do that to people. It doesn't make me feel good. In fact, one of these women, I was like, stop sitting on the internet calling me all kinds of whores when you used to be a worker, and I don't shame her for that. But I'm like, make this make sense. You were a worker, you know what I'm saying, an sex worker, and then you retired from it when you got older. But you gonna sit on the internet and sexually harass me with people who are calling me a whore and don't even know me? And all I said is leave me alone to this one woman. And she came in the chat trying to defend herself, lying her ass off. You're lying on me. That's not real. I said, why are you? Because she knows I know her. I mean, we actually were friends at one time. I mean, not friends like, oh, you're my bestie, but we were friends. Like friends where she sat and confided in me. I helped her when she was going through a domestic violence situation with her man. So we were friends. She knows I know. She knows other people know. But guess what? I don't want to talk about her life, and I'm not going to. All I need her to do is leave me alone. When I say I'm not going to, I have no desire to go into somebody's life. I don't care what you've done. If like polite, if you're a child abuser, that is the only time when people should be up there day and night. You are actually a child accused you. You've got police you're in handcuffs. You've gone to jail and it's gone to the court. Then people should be going in on you, right? And even from your own mouth, you say, well, this kid did accuse me, but let me tell you my side. People shouldn't be doing it where they're threatening someone's life because that's illegal. But we could see where people would be going in on sick, evil people. Like if you found out somebody did something to the elderly, the weak, to children, to the mentally disabled. But these people work night and day and night and day. And why? You see, Genesis is around me. Oh, they'll start on her. They started in on, I'm going to hand it over to Genesis. Remember they started in on Kevin Wesley?
Yeah, when I did like the meeting of the minds, I got like, they pretty much destroyed my event.
Yeah,
They made
but
it so that Princella didn't want to show up. They made it so that Tony TKO didn't want to show up. I mean, they were very successful at bringing
They
it down.
told Cynthia G not to do it when she already agreed.
right. So look up. That's the agent that I'm talking of. Like if you planned that, right? Everybody knew what was happening, but then people come in and mess up your event, like mess up whatever you had planned. That would
And
be a
then my
conversation
arch
of
nemesis comes in
intelligent mind.
and puts the nail in the coffin.
Huh?
So
Wait, what happened?
Kevin Wesley had enemies, and then my little nemesis comes in and puts the nail in the coffin. So I had like so much opposition the whole time.
Yeah, it's sad. It's like that's what we're talking about: gang stalking, the horde stalking, the horde bullying. As a horde, it's like they have these connections with with this network of criminals. It's criminal to do this, but again, people who are watching on the sideline, like, oh, this is funny. Oh, did you see that AI? They did a deep fake AI change. Because the thing about me, I don't go around like, oh, girl, I'm fine. But I'm not gonna, just like any woman, like you, Genesis, any woman, I'm gonna love myself. I'm gonna be beautiful, and I'm not gonna, I don't go around like, you wish you were as fine as me, bitch. But they come at me, and from the jump, since I hit Sonetter's panel the first day, they're like, the brothers are like, oh, she's pretty, whatever. Who isn't pretty, right? And you guys know what I'm saying. Like, you'll be on the stream and they'll see you like, oh, she's an attractive sister. I like her. She's pretty. The women got so mad I'm talking about the ones like I'm not going to call them out, but I'm going to say Sister Nandy. She was a mod, a couple other ones. They were like, that's a filter. Oh, I guess you just like women with big boobs, literally saying shit like that. And I'll be like, I know, right? I'm like, God damn. I ignored it.
Girl.
Girl, let me tell you, no, it's crazy. So all they do since
Oh
day
my
one
God,
is
people crazy.
talk. All they do is talk about how I look. So then this is how they gang stalk and they mentally manipulate. So then they're like, she's not even real. She's got fake boobs and fake titties and fake booty. She has a BBL. She wears makeup. She wears wigs all the time. So you know she's bald underneath those wigs. And you know what? She uses filters. So guess what I kept doing? Which made them mad. Showing my face, being, doing little cute little shorts like,
Yeah, no.
oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so when I did that all the time, what they do? Well, just go look at how conceited she is. It's sick. It's like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you want to keep calling me ugly and say I'm fake? I'm just going to keep on showing myself. So when I show myself, they're like, you think you look better than everybody. Because this one woman got on there. She's like, how have y'all let her think that she's so much finer than everybody? I have never got up and said, oh, girl, I know I'm so much finer than all of y'all. I'll be like, if they come for me, though, I'm not going to lie. If they, and I'm saying come for me, I mean over a year, messing with my pictures. There's this woman. She messes with my pictures. She changes them, makes them ugly on deep fake, on AI. I went in on her. I was like, bitch, how you messing with my pictures? And I said that to Neil X. I'm like, how you talk about my body? And you got all that. You sloppy. And I don't like saying stuff like that because I genuinely think it doesn't, as long as a woman is being healthy, you could be skinny as olive oil. You could be as big as let's think who they call me Sherry Shepherd. They say I'm big. They always calling me big and refrigerator. You can be any size as long as you're healthy. Now, it don't matter what I think about how you look, because this is the cold part. There's always going to be many people who find you attractive. This is a lie they tell people. These men, oh, you're not. Nobody's gonna want you because you look like a can of busted biscuits. Then why I see all these, especially all these Mexican ladies, all loved up on their men. All women, not just Mexican ladies, but the Mexican ladies be looking all, have their hair done and going out with their high heels. They'll be like 100 pounds overweight, walking with her husband, and he's just, like a regular sized guy, so to speak, for a man. How come these men are hugging on them, rubbing on their rolls and their booties, and come on, baby, kissing all on them? Why? Because they're lying to us, saying, "Oh, they need to fat shame us. They need to age shame us." You're not under 30 anymore. Psh, bitch, you ugly. Nobody wants you. Can you believe that a woman who is
Oh,
almost
you hit the wall. You didn't hit a
girl,
wall.
that's what I was just gonna say. This woman who is almost 50,
Mhm.
she is almost 50. I'm gonna say it again. She is almost 50, has the audacity to talk about, and this bitch who's hit the wall, this auntie, she's got a 28-year-old child. She called a 33-year-old a baby. She said, I think she's like, I think she's 48 now. This woman is calling me auntie, and they're like, Napa, you're over 50. Oh, Napa, like, bitch, are you serious? And then she says, "Oh, I look like Sanaa Lathan. Everybody compares me to Sanaa Lathan. Sanaa Lathan is almost 54 years old. Do you see the
Well,
hypocrisy?"
I don't think auntie is like a, well, it depends. I don't know. This might be a woman that you like have issues with, but like it, I don't, it's a,
Well,
where I'm
Hippie called
from,
me
just my
auntie. You know,
culture. I'm
Hippie is
from the
like,
South. Yeah, I'm from the South. So anybody 5 years older than me, we pay respect with, oh, that's Titi, oh, that's Unc. Like,
I'm the
that's
same
just,
way.
but
Yeah, it
I'm
doesn't
from
hurt
New
me,
Orleans,
baby.
Deep South. So it's no disrespect when
Mhm.
we say it, but um,
My
that's how you
family,
know these girls
my
don't
family,
really
some of
be
my
girls,
family,
girls. They be
some of
faking
my
like they
family.
girls, girls.
Yeah, but some of my families in New Orleans, they're coming from like they're French Creole. They came from like the Haiti and
Mhm.
the DR. But some of them are there, and I could tell by your accent. I love that accent. But and nobody can fake that accent. That's one accent that cannot be faked. But yeah,
Right.
Auntie doesn't hurt me, but she is an older woman, and Auntie is what 20-year-olds and teens call people when they're trying to troll them on the internet. I get what you're saying because we're
Oh,
from the same, probably like mindset and culture when it comes to, yeah, auntie doesn't hurt me. My titi and auntie doesn't hurt, but she's trying to say it like she's a woman who's almost 50. She's using ageism on me. She's using body shaming on me. She's using
Yeah.
reputation shaming. Oh, she also says this: I've got money, you're broke, bitch. You don't have a job, bitch. How many people don't have jobs? But anyway, I'm a doula. But she's like, no, bitch, you're not a doula. She doxed me. She went to my mother's home. She showed all
What?
my mother's address.
Oh, you lying.
She showed my mother's name. She showed my mother's social security number. She showed my mother's
What?
she showed my mother's address. She showed my mother's car registration. This is the bitch. And she's like, she's always on the internet talking about how she's a successful businesswoman, but she's lying because that's criminal. You can't be a successful businesswoman unless you're talking about that you're doing street shit. You're doing street business. So she's
No
like, that's,
shame. No
she's
shame.
always, yeah, she's always saying, and they always threaten when they hear you say something, because they didn't used to do this till I start saying, okay, I'm taking legal action. They're like children. Oh, we're taking legal action. How are you taking legal action when you got a channel full of my name and you talking about me for hours and hours? Anyway.
I mean, and so that's how deep you can get. Like, so let's hear some more about the live stream. So let's go.
My opinion, these T channels, I don't respect them. I mean, I don't go against them. Some of them are trying to do their best to give you, like, keep your finger on the pulse of pop culture. But a lot of these T channels that we have out here that gossip, I don't even look at them because I know how people have lied on me. I don't care how popular a person is, Jaguar, right? I know that you can't possibly be telling the truth about all the people you talk about, because I have somebody who I know in my life, she's sitting on this panel, who I know you've lied on. So I can't believe anything that comes out of anybody's mouth, whether you lied on a friend of mine or not. I refuse to listen to gossip. I refuse to listen to tea. I know you probably want to comment, but then I'm going to get back to reading this article. So I'm going to let you comment, Genesis.
And I was going to say this is that, gang stalking used to be a thing that people would like think that you were crazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. People with schizophrenia, they might think that there's cars following them and filming people and this, that, the other. But it's taken another turn when you involve the internet, you involve content creators, and it becomes a real thing. I could tell you a situation that just happened to me like the other day. I would say like 2 days ago. I was sitting in my house and all of a sudden someone just banged on my door really hard. Bow, 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 bow. Now, I've never had no one do this, right? Now, this happened just recently after I got into it with another content creator. Banged on my door, boom, 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 boom. And then they're sitting in their car looking at my house, right? So I come outside my house and I'm like, what do you want? What? And they're just looking, staring at me. And I'm like, okay, hello. And my daughter's crying, you know what I'm saying? Damn. And then these people are just like staring at me. So I don't know whether or not these people were sent by the person that like I got into it with or whatever, but that was a weird situation. So then on top of that, like I've been getting all these calls, all these random phone calls and hang up calls. Like every 5 minutes they hang up the phone.
Damn.
Yeah, so that like I'm getting like
pause it real quick. Can you pause it for me real quick, Genesis?
I'm gonna get some information.
I wanted to say that. That's why, Genesis, real quick. That's why I'm always changing my phone number, and it sucks because they get your number and they just will not stop calling and just sitting there. Like, it's really creepy. That's all I wanted to say.
And they're calling from the same location. I guess they found a location and then they'll call and then it'll be blank on the phone. Now, I know the difference between a spam call and something weird. You know what I'm saying? Like a spam call, you'll hear that boop at the beginning. So I know a spam call. Spam call, you'll answer the phone and it'll be like boop. It's a sound. Boop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have an Indian come up there, hey, do you wanna, I'm from the FBI or whatever the hell.
No, I'm from the Social Security Department. Oh, real
Department
quick, let me tell you a joke. I know you do comedy. So this dude called us with that accent, and he was talking to me, and he was trying to get my social security number. Please enter your social security. And I said, well, why? I thought you're calling from the social security department. Why you need my social security? We need to make sure that you are the right person. Please enter your social security. And I said, what's your name? Oh, my name is Tony Williams. I said, fool, you know.
They gave him the whitest name of them.
They gave him the blackest name. I'm like, nigga,
Yeah,
your
My
name
name is
is not.
Tyrone
the
Johnson.
black
My name
William.
is Tyrone Johnson.
Yeah, my name is Tyrone Johnson. Tony Williams. He said, my name is Tony Williams. I said, if you don't get the fuck off. Anyway, I just wanted to
Give
tell
me
you
your
that.
phone number. You give me your social security number now.
I
Please
know.
give it to me immediately because it's very bad. What's going to happen? Very, very bad.
Yeah,
Very, very bad.
one time, exactly. I was like warning you. One time I told one of them, oh, you're calling from, I think it was New Orleans. Or no, he said Texas. I said, oh, you calling from Texas?
Hold
I
on,
said,
wait, don't.
what?
Hold on. I think call
Wait, you breaking up.
You know,
Damn,
not they call from my state.
yeah, I think they said no, either they're calling from Louisiana, but I think it was Texas. Either one, I said, okay, what's the capital of that state? And then he said, you know what, F you, ma'am. He said the F-U-C-K. He said, you know what, F you, ma'am. And he hung up because he couldn't think of. I knew he wasn't calling from a state in the United States. He didn't even know
Right.
the capital. I said, well,
Right. So I can tell if it's a spam call or if it's some weird shit. So every time I get a call, it's from the same location, same area code. So I don't know whether the person used probably logged me into some kind of a forum and then they knew that it's gonna give me a bunch of spam from that. I don't know. But that's another way to get somebody too. If you really hate them, just go ahead and put their information into a bunch of
yeah,
forums
they do that.
online, and they will get spammed to death.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, they do that with me, and also, they already figured this stuff out, so we're not giving them any ideas. They love to call and do SWAT. They love to SWAT people. You know that, right?
That's
You ever
crazy.
heard of that? Huh?
Yeah, swatting and all that stuff. That's
Yeah,
crazy. Like
yeah.
really?
Don't forget Child Protective Services telling full-on lies.
Oh no. They called CPS on me, APS when I had the group home. They called APS and CPS and looked stupid because that only lasted like 2 weeks. But I still had to go through a whole investigation, right? Such an
That's the
idiot.
part I hate. It's not the I'm not worried. I just don't like that they do that. And they think they are getting away with something, but what they don't know is CPS and APS, they know who it is. They just don't tell us. And they see these people think, oh, I'm gonna just call from another phone number. They know things. They know everything. But these people do work as a group, so it's bad. But anyway. I don't mean to keep on talking and talking. Now Sonetter is live and he's asking me to get the texting me saying to get the debate link. So and come in and start sharing the debate link because we know we have a debate. Oh, Genesis, you're still doing the debate with Devian. Not to change the subject of the screen.
Is that next week or when is it?
We're gonna have to sit down and figure out a date for you guys. But I have to, unfortunately. I like doing streams over here. We need to do these more because this is like, oh my God, you don't know how good it feels to just talk without the chat acting a fool. Remember yesterday when you're like, oh shit, people are cranky. No, that woman who was on the no, this dude that was in the chat, he's a troll. His name is True Light.
Mm-hmm.
He just lies on me. He's the flip side. He's an Israelite zealot. And he's like, you were up there pushing Hecca. First off, I don't have a problem with Hecca. Hecca's very interesting. But he was trying to mobilize people against me. You get what I mean?
Right. And listen, I had to leave because I had a feeling like I'm like, dude, we're supposed to be doing a debate. You're each trying to get the information for the debate before the debate. I got on a live stream, and you asking me questions about my religion. I'm like, bro, we're supposed to cover that when
That's exactly what he was doing. And let me let you know now that I'm here. Genesis, I absolutely love you. Let me talk to you about you. When you see me going in on the information and we're going back and forth, I'm making you the best debater you could ever be. You're already good. So don't ever feel like, damn, she's what the hell? When I'm going and I'm challenging you and I'm like, no, what? No, that's not true. I want you to know, damn, that's how I became a pretty good debater. I was on that channel with all those men, Chris Harris, Mighty Hebrew, Elder Yara, everybody. And they would drag me, girl, like my soul with my, if I put some information up, they'd be like, okay, where? Source it. You're wrong. Even if they agreed with me, they would always challenge me. So I just wanted to put that out there. I have your back 100%, but I'm going to, if we're on the panel and I feel like, let me get in here and get this from on her because I don't agree. I'm not gonna ever hurt you, but I'm gonna get in your information. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. so, and I think I handled myself pretty well.
You are awesome. Let me tell you something. No, not to cut you off. It must be the Gemini in you. Genesis, you are on the way. Let me be your sensei. And I will say, you are ready. Wax on, wax off. Go in there and do the crane. I'll be like, go and show me sand the floor. Last night we were doing sand the floor. The other day we were doing wax on, wax off with albino stuff. You're good. But, you know how it is, but I just want to say that. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
And we can't let other people try to come between that. You know what I'm saying? And try to be like, oh yeah, well look at how the pa's doing that. Whoop whoop, and then now I'm mad at you because I'm like, oh really? She really is doing that? No, and that's how that type of stuff works. Is like people that'll get into the comments and say little snide stuff. Bottom line is, and also I want to even let my audience know that I'm fixing to be doing these debates, not really necessarily to debate, but to teach. Because when it comes to African spirituality, it's very cloaked, it's very protected, and for some reason, my Arisha have told me I need to bring it out more because I think it needs to be brought up. I think people need to know about it. It's so hidden. It's so unless you get initiation, you don't know nothing about it. And so therefore it's a lot of misconceptions about it. And then people just allow people to have the misconception and just don't give a fuck. Like, okay, we know the shit ain't what people say it is. But my stance on it is that no, we're not going to just continue. This is the age of Aquarius, the age of information. We're not going to continue to let people believe that this is witchcraft. Right. And we know that damn well that this is the thing that there was entire societies that actually believed in this, and it was not just a witchcrafty thing where I'm trying to put a hex on someone to love me or
you just made me remember something. I don't mean to cut you off. Yes, go ahead. Somebody love it. No, that's when we were talking about this the magic. I know where they're coming from. I went deeper because I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna do that in the debate. So really, that helps you, not only to help you. You know how I was like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but they're going to go deeper. You see how I was linking it to the spiritual thing, and then the audience member is going to be like, oh shit, yeah, that is true. So you're going to have to find a way, not going to have to, you will find a way now when you're studying, you're going to say, I'm going to have to articulate that this is not magic, and I'm going to throw you a bone, which you were already on it anyway. Stay on that whole thing that there has to be a mode that is intentional and that is taking that particular action away from what it was once before. You get what I'm saying?
If you're not doing this to get closer to God, and you're doing it to get a certain result, whether it be materialistic or to have someone love me or whatever the hell the story is, because this was a cultural thing. Like like I said, I'm not a witch, I'm a priest. Okay. I went through an initiation as a priest. So therefore, if I was in the society, I would be working as a priest. And then I'd listen, I got some information. It's going to blow your mind about how the society was structured. And I can break it down that even the way that they actually do the Babalaos used that circle, right? That the
Mhm.
actual kingdoms was shaped in that same circle with
I
the
heard
king
that
in the
woman got
middle.
initiated, but I got that. That was said in my initiation with Queen Afua as a sacred woman. They said the same similar thing about the circle.
Yeah, so you would have the king in the middle, and he would be like hidden, and then the whole society was living around the kingdom. That was in so say in Nigeria, right? And when the white man came to see that civilization, it wasn't just like they were all like with bones in their noses, like unga bunga. No, they had a whole civilization, and then they destroyed it when the colonizer came, they destroyed everything. And that is the reason why when people actually really, I mean, imagine you destroy a whole grove. Like there was a certain aspect of like the Igbo people that really relied on the groves that was really based on nature, right? So say you
Mhm.
have a whole reservoir of like where your gods are, or say your Orisha are, you decorate it, it looks nice or whatever, and then these white people come in there and just burn that shit down.
Oh wow, yes.
That's where you go to worship your Orisha or whatever it is. So that was the type of things that was happening.
So you're going to have to bring that on debate. I do want to say this. You reminded me, and I really love. Glad to meet you, Hippie. I love your energy as well. I need to talk to you again. I don't want to be a stranger to Genesis platform, and I want you guys to come over to my platform and the network. But you see how I'm talking to Genesis, and it's not just because she's a friend of mine. They try to push something, this narrative too, like, oh, Nepal hates all the women. She drives. The shit is sick. She drives all the women away, and this is how the women don't want to be around her. It's on her, she drives them away. When Genesis came to the channel, when she said drive a wedge, they didn't know, okay, Nepal knows her personally. They didn't even know that I had told Sonetter, let's bring Genesis in. They didn't know that I asked Genesis to come over. I said, Genesis, you want to come do a debate? She said, yeah. So they wanted to make it, they wanted to go into her head and everybody else's head and say, see, Nepal's attacking this sister. We can't have any sisters over because of Nepal. It's really sick because I love it when women come over. It's great. You know why? Because I don't have to deal. The more women who come over and teach, Hippie and everybody, if you have something to teach or something to speak on, I want more women to come over because then we won't have so much strength with the misogyny and the male chauvinism. And she experienced it. I don't debate women. I don't debate women. I'm like,
Right.
damn,
And
what the hell?
I don't debate women, you know. I'm
Yeah,
75 years old. I'm like, well, maybe
I
you
don't
shouldn't debate
debate women.
anybody.
It's crazy.
girl,
I
they
don't
say
debate
that it's
women.
not just
It's
Like,
him.
sir,
nasty
you shouldn't
work.
debate nobody. Like, bro,
Not
he like,
just
I'm
him. All
65.
of
My
them.
Social Security getting offended.
No, no, no. Don't go. Don't just focus on him.
You
All of
kidding
them
me?
say it. I heard what you say.
Nah, he was on some like, I'm 75 and
Yeah, but
see
he
my
just lost
daughter.
his sister. I don't want to beat up Apostle because I already beat him up in my life and it didn't feel good. But I used to go in on him though. That was about 2 years ago. But now I'm to the point where I leave him alone.
Be
It's
my
no
daughter.
fun.
I'm not trying to debate
Well,
you.
yeah, I know. But what about the other ones though? All
They
of
could
them
be your
say it.
sons. They could be your sons. So like,
This
why?
is this is yeah. This is the thing. When women come over, I'm 100% behind them. But a lot of them come over, like Neo X did, and they start working right in the way. They grab their virtual shovel and start digging shit underneath me, trying to undermine me. And I mean, they literally sit on the phone with Sonnet talking about, I can't believe her. He's let me hear some of them. I can't believe how she acts. Oh my gosh, you don't deserve that. No, what? And here's the one that I
Well,
really hate.
first of all, that's your husband. What the fuck?
Girl,
Like,
this is the one
how
I really
stupid
hate,
can you be?
ladies.
How stupid can you be to go to someone's significant other and think they're not going to share that information with their significant?
I know he shares everything, but the funny thing is this: when they come in and they say, "Ready?" Now they know both of us. They know my phone number and they know his phone number. If unfortunately we have a huge, disagreement because it's usually about the debates and or the channel, and then we might have an argument and we might have a really bad one online. We'll both get offline. Well, which one you think these type of women call? They call him talking about just checking on you. Why? What? What you mean you just checking on him? Didn't you just tell me I'm your sister and you love me? And because he'll tell me, damn, so and so called me and said because we make up. So and so called me and said she's just checking on me. I was like, how come she never tried to check on me? He's like, I know. I was like thinking, damn, because for some reason they think that I don't know. He's just gonna not let me know. He's
Man,
not gonna.
remember?
What?
Let's go back into our relationship.
Uh-huh.
It's been so damaged by the fact that people were always trying to like take Sonetter's side that you began to go in on me at the meeting of the
Oh no, don't do that. We got to go in and talk to the TOP. This woman right here stole my heart. And she was going through hell all by herself, and I was help out anything I could do to give her moral support and try to get people for her. I was there, and I was like, damn, this woman, I can't. I was crying, I was sad, like, damn, this hurts to see her struggling and people trying to tear her down. So my husband he's big, he's a big name, and he only wants to see things happening, and then he'll be serious. So at first he's like, she's a nice sister, but when what's her name didn't want to do that debate anymore,
right?
He was like, I don't have nothing to do with. I ain't listening to none of that shit.
Right.
He didn't say shit though. He was like, I was like, okay, so we're still doing this thing. He was like, no, I'm not. And I was like, no, you can't. He's like, I don't even know. They flaked because he was seeing Genesis as Princella's manager. So I was working and working and working, and I was and I'm possessive. I was like, damn, something happened where we were tired, frustrated.
I think I said thank you to Sonetter. You were like,
you did not say thank you, girl. You were like, right, Sonetter, or some shit. I was like, oh, hell no.
You don't want to do this, that, the other. And then you called me. I said, listen, do you want me to come down there?
No, she said she wanted to come down. I thought we were just having a little friend talk.
I drove all the way home to Mesquite, 30 minutes away, and I was fixing to like drive back.
Let me tell you, yes. I'm thinking, oh, this is just my friend. Where I'm hurt because how's she gonna thank him? And I'm the one who's been here for her. I love her. And we remember it was the end of the night. Plus, I had a beer, and they told me my brother had to have heart surgery. I was like through. She got up out of the bed, out of her sleep to pick us up. So I know I was wrong as hell. But when I think it was like you said, I want to thank you so much for everything, Southern. Yeah, it was like that. And I was like, excuse me? I was like, let me tell you something. You did this to me. It wasn't him. I'm the one who told it. And then she was like, this bitch is crazy. She got us out of the car. And I think because I love Genesis. I think I called.
You had to like calm me down because I was like,
yeah, she already wanted to beat my ass, which I was like, what? You want to beat my ass? I didn't even compute it because I contacted her on the phone, or she contacted me, and I was in the hotel arguing with her, and so there's in the background, which he was right. He's like, Genesis, just hang up on her. Hang up. She's drinking, but it wasn't drinking.
I wouldn't even hang up. I was just like listening, and then finally I said, listen, let me tell you something. I will come down there and we can.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that. Stop it. You said it like this. What's up, Nepal? Do you want me to come down there and beat your ass? Is that what you want? Because I can come beat your ass if you want to. I said, what the fuck is wrong? For me, that stopped me in the argument. I was like, I said, what? I said, what are you talking about beating my ass? We're arguing. Damn, like y'all are real about that life. I was like, this bitch is crazy. We're friends. I was like, this is some crazy. And then I still was talking shit. I was like, I'm not gonna fight you. I was like, no, and then
what was crazy is I was putting on my clothes. Like, okay, I guess she want to fight.
You are crazy as hell. Why would I? I'm thinking this is some other Texas.
Listen,
this is some southern Texan shit.
Like, listen, do you want to fight?
No. So that was but really. I never thought she was going against me. I just was like possessive and frustrated. And I felt like, which I was, Sonetter loves her now. He knows her very well. But, you know, he got to know her. He really respect her for what she went through. He saw how people did her. He was looking around thinking, this is so sad how they're doing her. But during that whole time of her getting the shit together, it was like, you know how you have to go kind of like audition, or I had to pitch everything, which is how it should be. I was like, son, I don't know, because we got to get Cynthia G, see, because if we get her, he's like, I'm not asking Cynthia, you know what I mean? Which he was like, I'm not going to bother her. I have other things to do. And I was like, no, I can do it. Remember Genesis? I was like, we got this. We got this. And every time we built something up, Hippie, there was always some evil, destructive person trying to tear that shit down. But we still did it though. Genesis got it done.
And then come to find out, remember you were like, man, take that damn event tickets out of their name, right? Yeah, they were trying to collect the money from the tickets all along.
And I had told her that, and she's too. I bet she knows now. She's too loving, too.
DJ got a bad habit, and she don't listen.
Yes.
Because I've been telling DJ for years, stop letting people play with her. Since the COVID-19, I've been telling her stop letting people play with her. People been playing in her face, and she just, you know, that's why I ain't gonna lie. Me and Genesis, that's why we don't even like play with each other like that. Like how? Because look, she went through some shit. I done went through some shit. So when we need each other, we call on each other. We don't tell each other secrets. I don't talk to people about Jen and that like that. Me and Jen is me and Jen.
Yeah, and I need to be there more. I need to be there for her more.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry, I'm saying that.
Genesis, you need to be there for yourself too, because you need to start letting people play in your face. Because they ain't gonna play in your face.
She can't help it though. I think we keep saying that to her, and you said you've done it for years. There's certain people. Guess who else is like that? Sonetter. He is just like that. I'm like, I get so frustrated with him. I'm like, Sonetter, no, they cannot come back. No, Sonetter, nope. He'll be like, no, Papa, let them. You can't just hold grudges. I'm like, no, these people they don't. Oh my God, I got so frustrated with him and her. I think both of them also at that time, because she is too. Yes. Okay. Let me look at the good side. And I would be like, Genesis, no. But she can't help it. So,
but listen, when that situation happened with that girl that was accusing me of raping her, and then she came back to my house and took the Bible loud to tell me, what the fuck are you doing? Because listen, the priests in my religion are not like a priest in Christianity. They will cuss you out. You know
I met your Babalao. He's a Hispanic brother.
They will cuss you out.
Damn.
If you not listening, they will not take a second and be like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm
Right.
What's wrong with you? And
you let her come back? I didn't know that. I got to keep more in touch with you, because
I did for one day. Because listen, she came to me. The girl that accused me of raping her, she came to me.
The Aaliyah's daughter.
No, not her, but the other girl that told her the lie. So she came to my house and she says, "Well," she says, she tried to play a game, and she said that, well, her back window of her car was broken. I don't know why, and they were living out their car, and so my heart, knowing that she has children, was like, man, I can't just let them live on the street with her children. You know what I'm saying? So I let them stay, and I was considering letting them stay. She said to me, well, you let everybody else be here for 6 and 7 months, but every time I come here and I need help, I've only been able to last 30 days or two months.
Girl, 30 days? That's wild. You're a grown.
She literally said, so I was like, okay. So I was fixing to let her stay, because I was like, well, you got your kids, it's wintertime. And the Babalawo told me, hell no. And I said, and that was the hardest thing that I had to deal with, because I said, man, like, her kids though? What about, like, no. I told you already that they're gonna come back. I told you that
Mm-hmm.
when he did the reading, it says they're gonna come back. You supposed to
Mm,
turn
mm,
it down
mm,
and
mm,
let them deal with whatever they gotta deal with. But
mhm.
he said it's gonna fuck you up if you don't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, you just,
Well, but
who do you think
yeah,
you are?
if you
He said,
was,
who do you
if
think
you
you are?
was,
That's crazy.
but wait,
And I got
if you
told
was
off. I got
what she
told
claimed you
off.
was,
Say it again,
hold
hippie.
on, Jennifer. If she was what you claimed you was, then why would she want her children around you? I would be trying to look for a shelter, anything.
That
That's what I
part.
be saying.
She
I
knew
would
she
be any
wasn't like
but
that.
by you if you was what she claimed you was.
She knew she wasn't, but what they
That's
would
how
do,
them
this
people
is the
play in
scary
your
part.
face.
When they say they want to destroy you, believe it. Even if they don't say it, if they say stuff like she said, then you know that's her trying to destroy you. And what she wanted to do, the demon on her, or whatever the spirit you want to call, I really don't like using the word demon. The spirit on her was like, I have to destroy Genesis. So I'm going to get up in her house again, because that's how they always try to get you. Let me get up under her so I can leave and talk about, here I am here. Shit, all you know, she could have been recording you, filming you, filming your children. So yeah, that's crazy. You need to, in all seriousness, Genesis, like when you tell me you went outside, no, I need to talk to you. We need to get out. I need to get out this life. You
Yeah,
got to
don't
be
do that.
careful. Like how you went outside talking about what? Girl, if you don't get your ass back in the
Why?
house.
Right. I'm talking what? That dude
I
could have
said
shot the
that too.
hell.
I was cooking. Girl, look, when she was telling that story, I was in my stove cooking. I heard her say that. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, did you take the blicky? Because girl, you went out there for a
Mhm.
while. Like
That's what I thought.
No,
I know you
no,
in
no gun
Texas.
or nothing. Just
Y'all got
outside.
love.
Mm,
Y'all could
Big
carry
old
out there.
target.
No, we couldn't have had that. See, me, I don't go outside. I wait inside. And if you really want to know them, and I'm saying this so they can hear me, I will leave the
Mm-hmm.
door unlocked, and my kids won't be here. I'll leave the door unlocked, and I hope that you'll come in. All the lights will be out. I'm taking a page out of my daddy's playbook, because we have the right to
Mm-hmm.
defend ourselves. Because I've already had my life threatened. So if they want to come to my place, I will turn out my mama's home, because I don't live there, despite what they say. You want to find out where I live? I'm not threatening anyone's life. This isn't premeditated. If I know that these people, you out there who say you want to harm me, like you want to harm Genesis, you want to harm Hippie, you want to harm us, you show up at my home, the door will be unlocked, all the lights will be off, and you come on in trying to find me to hurt me. Okay? That's all I have to say. See, I don't have to, and I'm going to do this and this and that. But yeah, don't go outside. Don't go outside. Keep yourself inside. And I know that you are, I believe in the Second Amendment very, very strongly. Oh, by the way, if you vote for Kamala Harris, you are going to be jeopardizing your Second Amendment right. Second Amendment
Mm-hmm.
rights. Second Amendment rights.
Talk about
So
it.
Well, I'm gonna say
yeah.
this is that I'm going to get like a pistol or a shotgun or something because I don't know what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't think it would be somebody doing that.
Yeah,
So
you do. I would prefer, I'm gonna say shotgun first and have some firearm training, find out all the firearm laws, all the laws as far as stand your ground or not. And then make sure you keep it away from your children, as both of them. So yeah, I would say shotgun because, you can get double barrel shotgun and that blow a whole pathway, a whole
Baby, that's
road.
gonna blow their whole shit back. I ain't
Yep.
trying to tell you. Girl, hello?
It'll
Ain't
blow
no
them right up,
recovery,
actually.
baby.
I've
Baby, ain't
seen
no recovery,
pigs.
baby. You gonna have a whole chunk of you missing. Girl, don't
Yep.
come over here.
Yep.
Girl, don't,
Thank you.
hello? You better
Yep.
go. Cause you in Texas. See, if I was in Texas, baby, I was, hello? Come on, man, play with that doorknob if you want to.
Yeah, never,
You're
no,
gonna leave
never,
missing a
never
tooth.
shoot through the door. Make sure you are strong enough when they get right inside, and then they're about to kill you, and then you can say, it's
Keep on
always good too
internet
to have a
safe.
recorder, have your shit turned on recording, and knowing that I fear for my life. They're coming in 911. I'm on the phone with you. I'm ready. Okay, are they in? They're coming in. Are the police coming? I got to do it. Bam. Okay. And then one less nigga. Shout out to Justin Bieber. I said what I said. Y'all gonna get me in trouble over here.
Well, you know what? They when they sped off. That's when I realized it was something abnormal because
Damn.
first I'm
That's
thinking
scary. That is scary, Genesis.
they were sitting up there. I was two dudes.
Oh my
They were,
God.
yeah, they
Go
were talking
ahead.
to each other, and I was like, "Hello, hello," you know, me being a fucking stupid ass.
I know you like the women in the movies. Who's out there? This isn't funny, guys. But I'm
Like,
not gonna.
it's not funny.
I've done that before.
Hi
Like,
guys, what's
okay,
up?
come on. Who is that? Is that you, hippie? Come on, stop playing around. This isn't funny anymore. Oh no, we're laughing, but that shit is serious. That
In
shit is
another life,
serious.
I look in another life, I probably got like a drive by, but in this one, thank God I made it through.
Oh my God, that's horrible. No,
But the
Genesis,
way
Yeah,
they
these
sped
these
off, it was like
freaking.
they sped off with the
yeah.
wheels,
So
tires burning, and everything. I said,
never.
"What the hell?"
Damn, you didn't get the license plate number?
No, I ran this side when they did that skirt. So what
You
the?
was
No,
out
no.
there
See,
head
see,
first,
you playing
girl.
too
I
much.
was not
That is
expecting
crazy.
what happened. I was like, "What?" Like my
Mm,
brain, because I'm in a very nice
Okay.
neighborhood.
Now look,
no,
Genesis.
listen. You need to get a ring cam. You need to get in touch with the law
I have
enforcement.
a
Let.
ring cam, but you know what? I gotta put the battery in. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, you. I'm done.
I
That's
you
when
get
I
so
gotta go.
comfortable.
This woman is losing
Sometimes
her
you be in
mind.
such a nice neighborhood, you be like, "Oh, I ain't know I do." But
That
shoot,
doesn't matter in 2024.
Mhm.
They don't care. Nice neighborhood, girl. If you don't do what I do and just this is what I do. I will go on YouTube and I just start watching all these crime stories, and I'm like, nope. I'm not gonna do. I get paranoid, and I don't care if someone says, "Why do you do that?" Because I need to know what's going on in the world. Because we always think, "Oh, that's just a crime story." No, those are regular people just like you and me.
you know you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So
I'm about
just.
to tell
That's
you,
why like I stopped. That's why I got off all them dating apps I was on. I said, you know what? I done watched too much
Oh yes.
super crazy,
dating
girl.
apps.
The internet is a crazy place. Like, no, for real. If y'all just think about it,
Mm-hmm.
not don't even think about what we do, which is just get on here, create content, have conversations. Think about all the sick shit that go on the internet for real, for real. People, and look up.
Mm-hmm.
I was having this conversation. I think I was on IG or somewhere. I don't know, but I was telling people that it's like when the vid hit and people were stuck inside and we was inside and we was on these apps and people trying to make money on the internet and all that. And people, and then once it was time for people to go back to work and start integrating back into society, it's like people got stuck in that. And then it's like people got weird. I ain't never seen no
Yes,
shit like
you're
that. Like
right.
when everybody was in the house locked up, I ain't never in my life seen all the type of crazy shit I seen on the internet. For real, for real. People
Mm-hmm.
abusing their kids, people fussing, people pulling up, people shooting at people.
Mm-hmm.
All type of stuff. It was all type of stuff on that beat that app over there. It was
Mm-hmm.
crazy. I was like, what the am I
Which one are you talking
for
about?
real?
Bigo?
And
You
this
said
is
Bigo?
real people.
Did you say
Yeah, we was
Bigo?
over there.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Bigo. I listen. That's what
Yep.
I wanted to tell Genesis. I had to go. I tried it for maybe 2 days because this woman that was going to debate me. I said, I'm not the one. This shit is wild. What is this? What in the world?
Young
And that was
people over
recently.
there,
That was
and
only
that was in real
2023.
life. Like,
Yeah, I started off on Bigo Nepal.
I know, and I was thinking of you. I was like, this couldn't have been where she would. Biko is wild and it's
girl,
worldwide, and
we
I'm
was
like,
on bingo. I watch people lose their kids in real life behind playing
mm,
on the internet.
mm,
21.
mm.
Real life lose her kids behind playing
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
internet. People
B,
go
what
I
is
to
Bad
believe
Bitch
you.
jail.
21? Yeah, Bad Bitch 21.
Well,
She
how did she
lost.
Yeah,
lose them?
people going to jail behind an
No, on
internet app.
Bigo. Bigo.
People, all time, like this
But
was
what
they
was she
people real
doing?
life
How
day
did
to
she
day.
lose her kids? How did she do it? What was she doing?
Just being live all the
Um,
time and telling all her business about her kids, and they began to like hate her or whatever. And so the way that this girl was is that she didn't move her mouth when she talked. That was her gimmick, right? I didn't know whether she had her jaws wired shut or what, but she just would just talk, moving her lips or whatever.
What?
It was weird. So she would get on live and just be like asking for cash apps, and I don't got this, not my kids and stuff. And she'd be just revealing everything, just
Running
all
up
this
a bank.
extra
You hear
stuff.
me?
Yeah.
Thousands of
But she
people
was
in her
making like
room.
$20,000. Like, I mean,
Watch
she
her
man, at that
throw
point
Crisco in
during
her daughter's hair
COVID,
and shit. All
Crisco in her
types of
daughter's
stuff.
hair.
Girl, this app
that's
is
What?
so
where you
weird.
know what? That
Everybody
is
over
where
there
Queen
weird.
Op and Shell started. Queen Op and Shell was
They
on Bigo.
weird. He
All
Oh
was
God.
all the
abusing her, treating
crazy
her like
like
a dog. It's weird over there. That's
Mm.
they'll
why
do that
TKO
and
and
then
Nature
get
Boy
like
sitting in
money.
perfect over there because the audience over there are weird. It'll be thousands of people in the room watching them people do weird, crazy ass shit and be
And
paying
then
them
and
to
then
do it.
imagine a panel like this, but people are like wishing death on each other and like talking bad about each other's mothers and I wish your
Exposing
mom
people's
dies
business,
and all type of
and
stuff.
it's just
It's
going on
terrible shit.
all day. That
Yeah,
ass
there's a lot
weird.
of gay people over there.
Yeah, and they when they roast a really
They're
hurtful.
very vicious, and that's what Neil X is gay. By the way, I don't know what it is about. I think it's maybe because all the pain that they've had and all the abuse that they can just. Oh my God! Like you're vicious. Like
Shoot, you probably find that she might have been on Beagle at one point because the way that they are on Beagle is how you're describing. She might have been on Bigo and brought that Bigo bullshit over to the
mm-hmm.
when Shanquella Robinson died because she was
Mm.
part of that whole thing, right? So also Queen
People,
man,
I saw
Shell
real
ended up
mental
leaving
illnesses
Queen
like in up, like okay, um, DJ. How many
Mhm.
people used to sit in Nature Boy room and watch him abuse some people, talk to them people stupid, do all types of shit? How many people
Thousands.
used
He
to
would
sit
make
in that
tens of
room?
thousands of dollars a
How
month.
many and not even talking about the people that sending him money on the back end, all type of shit. Man, I'm telling you, this shit was crazy. Like
It
when
was
you was
almost like the
doing that,
dark web, but on the regular.
when you and your husband was doing that interview with him, that phone that he was on the big app. They was throwing him
Oh, he
money,
was on
throwing him
Bigo
money
the
to
whole
do that
time. Yep.
stupid shit. They was throwing him money. It's thousands of these. It's weird. That's an app for weird,
Oh
crazy shit
wait,
in it,
Nepal, you didn't
and
know they was
everybody
on
end up in
Bigo.
jail.
No.
That's a fucking. They just be creating.
So yeah, yeah. The whole time he was doing a live with y'all, he
I
was
mean, I
on
saw him on
Bigo.
his phone, but I didn't know he was on Bigo.
They were on Bigo making money for acting like a fucking bunch of idiots. Yeah.
I don't yeah, so that was really good. Shout out to Janae and her baby. That was so great to get her to break away from that. And I hope those women, I really want those beautiful women to wake up and just run. I thought Malia would do it. I really thought Malia would break. I thought
Honey,
Fufu.
Malia and Aya and them just got off of a hunger strike. I think they might be still on a hunger strike.
Did one of them leave though? The dark
TJ,
skin one left. Wait, but the
TJ,
dark,
No,
wait,
they're all there. They're all there, and
no,
they're
the
on there.
really dark one. She's not there
what?
anymore.
No, she's there. She's still there. Oh no,
No, no,
Sheba.
no, no,
She's
no.
not
She's
there.
talking about Sheba. Sheba's gone.
Yeah,
But
she's gone.
no, they just did an indictment for what's your girl Zoka, huh?
The doll daddy's girl.
They
No,
just had,
Zoka.
yeah, the state
Zoka.
of
Wait,
Georgia just
why? What does Zoka
indicted
do?
her.
What she do?
Girl, it was like possession on a like trying to bring drugs into the jail, basically.
They
Oh
they
But
yeah,
got
they
a
oh
just
yeah.
drone.
indicted
They
her.
got a drone
But
and put
I thought
yeah,
they
they
drugs.
already
just
served time
actually
for
like
that, y'all.
indicted her.
No, 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 no.
But
No,
didn't the other two already serve time for that?
Mm-mm.
no, they bonded it out. They was on the
Oh
bond.
well, she's going to go to prison,
But
Zoka.
they
I'm sad for
accepted the
you.
And
charges,
Aya,
so
Zoka,
now she
Aya,
just
and
got
I think
indicted.
Efaru. Yeah.
See, this is the
Well, I
sad
don't
part.
know
She
about their
shouldn't go to
charges,
prison.
but I know for sure Zoka just got indicted. I don't know about the other ones. Though.
Well, if
None of
she
them,
has a
only the
good
other one.
lawyer, she needs to use. She is not in her right mind, and that she can win that. I shouldn't have said she's going to go to prison because she can win that, but if she just shows the mental control this man still has over her, like
I mean, they
goddamn,
are still campaigning for him.
I
Yeah,
know.
So
I
like
don't
they're
even
not.
think
Mm-mm.
I don't even think she have a lawyer because it took them like a month to get her out of jail. It took forever to find her out. Like I don't
Wow.
even think they. I don't think they really. I don't think they. I don't know, child. I think
And you
they
know,
sending them on their way.
she thinks she's doing something for him. That shit's dumb. I mean, not dumb. Scratch
Man,
that.
the moment that nigga leave out of jail, if he were to come there, they would be wishing that they never even did all that
No,
bullshit.
that's what I
For
said, but
real.
it's like something else going on where they feel like, it's when we talked about toxic femininity and we talked about the balloon popping. When one says, "I don't feel like doing this anymore," what they do to Malia? Whip her ass. Remember?
Well, they did that to Janae, but let me tell you something.
And Malia, remember
Oh,
when she left
Oh
and they
yeah,
caught her and beat
yeah.
her up?
But let me
yep.
tell you
Right before
something.
they
The
and they
reason
did
why
that
they
the first
probably
one for her.
feel like they can only be with him is because they all have the same whatever disease that Malia had that was unsubscribable that no one can like find a cure for
What
or
the
the
hell? Wait,
reason.
I know you're not gonna keep just what? What? I didn't know about that. What? What are you talking
So
about?
Malia had an
Them
STD
papers
that was
was fake. Genesis. Them papers was fake. Cause when I had got shot, I got my same paperwork from University Hospital. Hospital Malia was supposed to be in, and that is not the font. That is not your paperwork when you leave.
Yeah, and
That is not
we
the
were.
font.
I mean, what is it? HIV, herpes. Those are the ones that can't be
well,
cured. But
so that paperwork was wrong. It said she had an undescribable
hmm,
illness.
No, I'm the ones that he showed when she so called when he moved up to the
No, I'm talking
Airbnb.
about the one the sister showed that said that she had a disease that was undescribable. Like you know how the
Oh,
HVC or not the HVC,
you mean it hasn't been like it can't be labeled or they're diagnosed with a
yeah,
name?
they're in Costa Rica, right? And I was I don't know whether
I
it
know
just
they had to call an
turned into
infectious
something.
Oh,
disease
I know what you're
doctor.
talking about. Stop. I know. No, that's when she almost died, but they didn't know. But it turned out that it was sepsis, which is it's they didn't know what the hold on. They didn't know what kind of infection it is. They didn't know if it was a protozoa, a fungus, a bacteria, or a viral infection. But she almost died from sepsis, and he wouldn't even take her to the hospital, y'all. I remember
Wait,
what you're talking about now, Genesis.
wait.
It wasn't an
So
STD though, or
wait.
maybe it
So
was an STD.
if she was septic, then that means something like shock or something like.
Septic is blood infection.
Well, from what I understood, that
Okay,
they
so
were
they
beating
had to
her.
call an infectious. They had the infectious disease doctor. So like, what would that
Yes.
mean?
I know
Well,
what I
That's
infection.
something.
wait,
It
was
wasn't.
it
Wait, was it in another country?
No, it was here in New Orleans, but
Okay.
she was here.
sepsis wouldn't
She was
be
here
infectious disease?
because
That's a
we were
normal
trying
thing
to
to
help
happen.
her.
No, sepsis is an
But
infectious disease because there's an infection in the blood.
well,
Sepsis
okay,
is
her
when the blood is
paperwork.
infected.
Do they call the infectious disease
They
first out generic?
if they couldn't if they couldn't recognize what the pathogen is. So the pathogen could have been a bacteria. We don't know. So it could have been a bacteria, a protozoa, of like a fungus or a virus. So they couldn't.
Okay, she
They
had like
couldn't.
a tube
I
in
know what you're
her.
saying, Genesis. I remember. They couldn't. Yes, they couldn't.
That's fine. She
They
had
couldn't
like a tube
identify.
in her.
They couldn't identify that type of organism, the organism, the pathogen. They couldn't label it, and I didn't know that it came from a STD. I thought it was from her getting her titty bitten.
What?
Her what?
Her breast got
No, no,
bitten.
no.
No, no,
Her
no.
breast got bitten by velvet, and it caused y'all.
If that was the case, then Velvet would have had it too, right?
No, 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 no.
No,
Hear
no,
me
no, no,
out.
no. That
Hear me
was
out.
way later. That was like 2 years before. Hold on.
No, no. You know, if someone bites you, you can die from that,
Right,
from
but
a
How
bite.
long
so
it
so
take to die though?
No,
like two,
listen,
so it
listen to
was
me.
2 years later. So
But I
Velvet
want to
bit
make
her.
sure I say this. When people don't know this, if someone even biting you, it can give you a really serious infection. You can get a blood infection, or you can have to, if you don't get it treated, you can get a serious infection wherever you got bitten.
Like
If it's a limb,
rabies.
And yeah, and not like rabies, but it's a serious infection, like a bacterial or viral infection. No, I know people who almost got their foot amputated. This guy kicked somebody in the mouth, and he cut his foot with their teeth. And the bacteria in the mouth is very very infectious when when you bite somebody. So people don't know that. I thought that
taking notes. The infection in the mouth. Taking notes. The infection in the mouth.
Go ahead and look it up. I know people don't think so.
Next time, because I will. I'm next. My next opponent, I will bite them.
Oh damn! You want to kill people? But listen, no, but that's real. No, it's not going to kill you because it's just your mouth. You're not. It's your mouth. But if that infection gets in your bloodstream. If that infection gets in your bloodstream, it can be serious.
I'm not fixing to brush my teeth for a week and just bite them.
You nasty as hell.
Well, wait, now,
but back to what you said. So it wasn't the bite; it was something else. It was 2 years after the bite.
It was something else. Because look enough, she had a tube in her afterwards when she came back to the coast. She had a tube in her for a long time, like a month or two, and she stayed off the camera. When you would see her, she was hooked up to a little tube.
Now, she almost died.
Tube. It wasn't like a chest tube or nothing. Not the big old chest tubes. It was like a small drainage tube or something.
Oh my God!
To her kidneys, right?
Genesis, whenever you get a chance, find a video or something. Take a picture of that little small tube she had in her.
Damn, have you seen the?
You remember she had a tube in her?
Yeah, she did. And she thought that she
was like separated from people in the hospital, and then when he wanted her, like I don't know if it was like a hazmat issue or some shit, but it was, girl, I don't know what was going on. But then he made her go to an Airbnb, like, and she was like just alone, but like just sitting on the bingo app with him in a box while she was.
Oh yeah, she was like isolated. Oh, her immune system was completely depleted. God damn, she almost died.
That lady was supposed to be getting some rest. And he was making us in the box. Girl, that is so crazy to me.
Dear God. You know what? I saw
whatever she decided to do, I just hope that she knows that somebody,
they're so beautiful.
Somebody want her to come out of it, but like you done been through a lot, regardless of what other people's opinion is of her. Because
God.
Most of us don't have a good perception of Malia because we've seen a lot and witnessed a lot. And you projecting yourself to this at this point because you don't have to put your all into something that's not going nowhere. That man got life, girl. You need to come on up out of that.
Wow. What is she? Why do you say people saw her like? Was she bad toward people? She was mean to the girls?
No, she just no. People just have a way of picking. The internet is mean. I ain't gonna say I ain't seen Malia really do nothing really messed up. She just whined a lot and wanted a lot of attention, and that made him and the girls be bullying on her. Like, she been through a lot. I'm gonna just say that she been through a lot. She really needs to go. Like she been through a lot. If anybody been through something, she been through some shit. She needs to go.
And here's the thing.
It's not gonna end well for her. I don't know if they even allowed to listen to shit, but I hope this girl hit it. It's not gonna end well for you, girl. You have been through the worst out of all them. No shade. Out of all y'all sitting there, that girl has been subjected to the worst. Passed around, beat, subjected to many of men in that cold.
God.
Stand down, mama. It's dead. That's over with. You need to reclaim your life for real, for real. All y'all, but especially you, Malia. You need to reclaim your life.
Knowing that you just got from like almost a couple of years ago, you was on your deathbed to like be doing a hunger strike is crazy to me.
Oh, that's crazy.
You not that weak. For real, you not that weak. You not that weak, man. You got to come on, man. You girl, you gotta come out of that. That's not gonna end well.
Is she from New Orleans?
For none of them. Yeah, but I feel like they will hurt that girl. I'll try to do something to that girl, and I'm not putting out to that to the universe. But they have done things to that girl. The women now have done things to that girl.
Sosa was the main one beating on Malia. Now they're all
Malia needs to get away. It is not gonna end well for her.
Yeah, Zoka was mean, but I also want to say another one who was I thought was gonna make it. Fufu, damn, she's got all the way out of there. It's crazy how. Look, I know everybody else is like, how could a black man? And no, he's where he belongs. He needs to stay away from people because he is not. I'm talking about people who are free. He did so much evil, y'all. This is so. Oh, did you see the documentary on him? The like, I think it's like a bunch of a series of documentary on him.
Yeah, I've seen them.
No, I didn't see it. Send it to me. 'Cause
I'm
I
about to
didn't
send
I'll
see
it
it.
to
send
you,
it to you.
girl.
It's good.
It's a new, it's a little page. It's a nice little documentary.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
good
send it to
because I
you.
got
They
to
put
see the
you at a
background of him.
record.
He's so very like homosexual, and I'm not bashing homosexuals.
Oh no! Speaking of homosexual, so let me tell you something. So you have Nature Boy right over here, and then you have TKO Capone. Now, right now, it's being
Yeah.
revealed about TKO Capone only wanting to have sex in the booty hole, and there was a
Who's
girl.
that? That one who Velvet was over there and he put her down?
No,
That's
Janae
the
went over
girl
there.
that Janae went over there by. I mean, the boy.
Wait,
I
wait, wait.
called the
Hold on,
boyfriend.
y'all. I got her think. He's not the one with all the other. He's not the polygynist who has all the women.
Not that's what's his name? Yakin is your god or whatever. So
God, this is sick. You see how
but
sick
then
this
there's
is?
another guy that's like a pimp, and he pimps out the girls, but he only wants to have sex in the booty hole.
I heard a lot of men like
It's
that.
so
Yeah.
weird. And he be telling the girls he want them not to bathe and shit. And I just be like,
He
it's
wanna,
women
and
out
he
there
said
that
he
don't
when he
bathe.
do it
What
to
the
him,
fuck?
he say he want the stanky stank when he do it to him.
No, no.
Yay!
I've heard of that too, but about these
Bro.
people.
But
But anyway,
And that's
he
where
just makes
that's
he
the
just
bigo shit, the bigo stuff,
he calls it
ugh,
all that stuff
pimping
came out of
polygamy.
nasty.
Yeah. He
Well,
calls
ladies,
it pimping polygamy.
oh no, that's come on. We got to talk about how pimping is so accepted when it's literally sex trafficking. So, ladies, I love you. This was great. I forgot that we were on the live stream.
I'm about to tell you, because I gotta get ready to go. I'm doing.
Sonetter told me to do something an hour ago. This is great. Let's do another one soon. I'm gonna go over there and see if he's mad. Jabari Osaze. What does that say? I'm seeing things because I was supposed to get the Jabari debate link. Okay. Peace to whoever that is. I
All
can't
right,
really
my
read it because
son.
it's
and we
small.
Thank
almost
you.
at the
Peace and love, hippie. I need to talk to you guys again soon. We're still doing our thing. I'm not gonna say what it is because but somebody, I'm gonna say it. Girl, somebody in the beef sector actually tried to do I'm not gonna say it, a show though. The show that I'm saying, we gotta do our shit soon. I might need hippie to be on it. But we'll talk about it soon. Huh?
and we need as much allies as we can get to go against all this bull stuff because
Hallelujah. With that said, absolute blessings. That's what we're going to do because no weapon formed against us shall prosper.
I
All right.
say
All praise to the Most High. You know I praise Yahweh.
and
Ahad.
peace to the dark mind.
Darkest minds of the light. Yes, honey. You're going to say shalom. Look, Genesis was over there, hippie, talking about shalom. I was like, she's so cute saying shalom. She's like, shalom, shalom.
Shalom. You know what I'm saying? Now he did say shalom at the end, but I guess I didn't get to say it. But I'll say
Yeah, no, Judah's cool, but they are 100% Torahnites, and they are going to go in. It's going to be a great debate. We're going to have the conference. I got to go over there. This man probably got it himself, the link and everything, but he's live right now. So tune in, hippie. Very wonderful to talk to you, and peace and love to you, sisters. I'll talk to you later.
much
Peace.
love,
All
much
right,
love.
Much love. Much love.
all right, DJ. See you later, boo. I gotta go. This is good. Thank you, girl. I got to go.
Right. So
That's
we're
it.
gonna say no, but you know how we ended. Yeah, you can't just say you gotta go.
Oh, all right, all right,
What do you say?
all right. Look, you can know.
No, you
We
gotta
out.
say what DJ what
Then take
DJ take us out of here. That's what that's the
us out, DJ.
Alchemize your energy. Darling, let your spirit be free. Don't give up. Keep on pushing through. Now is the time. It's all up to you. Alchemize your energy, my friend.
Shouts out
Let
to
your
Sugar Love,
spirit be
wherever you
free.
are. I know you
Don't
taking
give
care of them
up.
kids.
Keep on
So
pushing
I'm waiting on for you
through.
to
Now
come
is the
back.
time. It's all up to you.
Why you rolling your
No matter
eyes,
the
Jackie Gaines?
storm, but over tragedy. No matter the storm,
The
but
hell?
over
You
tragedy.
choose the wrong icon.
No matter the storm, we will always take flight. Keep on pushing through the
It's like,
darkness.
goodbye, everyone. Rolling eyes.
There's no limit, let's reach
All right,
for
y'all.